It's week 4 of the 2025 season, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Packers and the Bears, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup and looking around and hearing this crowd, they're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on...
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. They'll just end up a little bit short. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short.
Offense.
So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it, and the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he just looked indecisive. He didn't look like he was very comfortable operating within this system, and it led to a combination of poor throws and, frankly, a lot of bad decisions. I think he needs to stop just locking in on one guy, let the offense unfold, trust what the play caller and the game plan have established. I think if he can just operate the offense and not feel like it's all on his shoulders to create everything, I think it'll allow him to just take a little bit of a deep breath, let the game come to him, and have a lot more success than he did last week.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Green Bay first down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Love. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all...
And he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready now for their second drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7. To throw is Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A play fake. Now Williams. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A first catch for DJ, and a first down. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. The Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Moore going in motion. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Here's Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Packers. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Love to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. Back to throw is Love. This one on target. It's Dobbs. 2nd and 7. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Got to get it to the 28. It's Josh Jacobs.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That one is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bears offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. A 2nd down throw for Love. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Love. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 2nd down, Love. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. The play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So, we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's with the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Brian Thomas, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets, and they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown catch in the victory. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
We'll go play action with Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now,
this one intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Chicago. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They're trying the left side with Swift. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here. Another run by Swift. He'll get about 2. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got it at the 7. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Give up the middle with Swift. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This about as short as you can get. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Packers offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Whoa. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on
Delay
top.
of game, offense. Still first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back and is very close to a first down. 2nd and a yard. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Play clock
Delay
down to
game.
0.
Offense.
That's going to be a delay.
Still first down.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. To throw, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. He'll get that complete to Ross. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. To throw is Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on third down. Once again, it's Jacobs. Open space to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line. A tight end in motion now. Running is Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. One more time, it's Jacobs. Powering forward, he's in. Josh Jacobs, touchdown Packers.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back than in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll drop to throw. That one complete to Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores. And it's 1st and 10.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.